colleagues, principals, teachers, friends, we are diving deeper into this lesson planning series, and we have reached the extend phase. We have concluded the explain phase, where formal instruction was given, and students, of course, was given the opportunity to engage in discussions where they explain what exactly they knew about the topic and what they discovered during the explore stage. So let's dive deeper into the extend stage. During the extend stage, students are given the opportunity to apply and extend what they know based on what was taught. Think of it as the application phase. It is different than the evaluation stage because the evaluation stage would encompass the entire lesson. However, during the extend stage, we are allowing students to apply what they know about this particular concept that was taught. What are some of the activities that students can be engaged in? Students can be given the opportunity to classify information or organize information. They can be engaged in real life problem and tasks, and of course they can be exposed to investigations that they of course can take part in individually as well as in groups. But let's focus on that individual application to ensure that students have grasped that concept and they're able to apply it in a new or similar situation. What are some of the questions that may come out of this extend stage? What do you already know about particular in terms of blank? What happened if blank? What do you think that blank? What evidence do you have of this? Can you think what else might happen or have caused? What is the similarities between this and why? What is the difference between this and that and why? How can you explain this? Do you think you have another explanation of this? Where can we use this concept in real life? And you can hear the application process coming out there during the extend stage. So let's plan. Now, what is my activity for my lesson on decoding words and of course silent letters? So for my activity where I want my students to apply, the teaching strategy that I have organized is students will be provided with a list of words to classify, and you can see the skill coming out. They're classifying based on the governing rule. Students will be instructed to use the words in sentences, written and oral form. Now, what will my students be doing? And of course, you can tell from this teaching strategy what my students will be actually doing in the class. Students will classify those words, the same words that were given by the teacher, and they'll be classifying them based on the rules that govern the silent letter and give other examples. So that is the newest situation right there, and we are extending what they've already known and we're allowing them to apply what was taught. Now, what will they be doing during this section? We want students to also use those words and sentences in a written and oral form. Now, of course, because of time, I only have one question. Of course, as usual, if you have any additional questions that I could add here, you can always include it in the comments below. What rule governs this word? Why? Right? As they are classifying. It can be also, why did you classify this word in this group? Explain why did you classify this word in this particular group. So you want to, of course, ask those questions to see why they would have applied this concept here. So that, of course, includes the extend stage. That was pretty quick. And of course, we will be moving on into the evaluation stage. And I will go in depth in terms of where the lesson will be evaluated, because as you can see, listening and speaking is next. But of course, we will not be going in depth into all of those lessons. You can see a sample of those lessons in the attachment below. However, click the next part so you can see this entire lesson being evaluated. See you soon.